Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-July 2025, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Saggy. The overall energy for the reading, the Eight of Cups. Kind of getting a little bit of a sense from this one of I don't want to get involved, but I don't know if it's coming from you. I don't know. I think you are involved though, but I think you're trying to kind of pull back from something here. If it's you. Starting off the reading, you get the Knight of Wands crossed by the Queen of Wands. You seem to be starting from a place of being passionate about something, but then you keep on growing. Your passion keeps on growing in that direction. Okay. In your focus, the Four of Swords, kind of chilling, trying to take it easy, you know, not overexert yourself there. In the recent past, the Six of Pentacles, this is an energy of equal give and take. Okay, nice. In your strength, the Five of Swords, that's an energy of deception. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of it yet. We'll just leave it there for now. In the immediate future, the Seven of Wands. You seem to start developing a little sense of resistance here, I think, over whatever it is you're pursuing from this very passionate stance. It's almost like, I'm feeling like I'm not feeling it much, or not in the way that I used to anymore. Supporting this reading, the Three of Wands. It feels like you set off on one particular path and now you've come probably past halfway, and then you're kind of thinking, I don't think it's regret. I think you're thinking that I'm just not feeling this path anymore, but I'm involved now, so I might as well get through with it. It kind of feels a little bit like that. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Ten of Cups, you get a lot of love and a lot of support around you at this time. In your hopes and fears, the Strength card. It's gonna be quite difficult if you decided, hey, this felt good at some point, but now it doesn't feel that great anymore, but I'm gonna stick with it. It's not gonna feel that great. The rest of the path is gonna feel like dragging your feet there, you know? So, and for the potential outcome, the Death card. I think you're just abandoning the path altogether. You're like, yeah, okay, I'm done. Let's see, let's clarify. Let's do the Eight of Cups. For the Eight of Cups, you get the Eight of Cups again, the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords. Why, if you're done with something and you no longer feel that you should be there, why are you still pushing through? Why is there's a sense of determination, like no tomorrow, to get this done? I mean, yeah, okay, there's situations in which this could be justified. This could be okay. Fair. I signed up for this, I might as well finish it. But like, do you really? Especially if you're not feeling it anymore. I don't know. Let's do the Knight of Wands. Chipmunk. They're so stinking cute, though. Damaging like hell, but so stinking cute. I've got holes all over my backyard. For the Knight of Wands, you get the Nine of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, haven't been feeling it in a minute here. You did start off very passionate though, and you missed that passion. You missed that, you know, that drive, that, oh my God, this feels so exciting. But let's do the Queen of Wands, the Tower, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. Something happened that slowed you down at some point. Maybe it was a life lesson. Maybe it was an experience that took who knows how long for you to learn through that, you know. But it took away from your passion. It took away from your drive here. So, okay. There's still some passion there. It's not gone. I think whatever happened as an experience there kind of made you think that maybe I should change directions. I'm not convinced. I do see your passion dropping, but it's because you had to stop and address this. That doesn't mean that it's no longer there. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. For the Four of Swords in your focus, you get the Five of Swords, the Justice card, the Five of Cups. You're like, I don't care about pursuing shit right now. I just need to bring myself into balance. That's my focus right now. Okay. But I think you do care, because what you're telling me right now comes in with the sense of deception, a sense of, I think you're lying in there somewhere in that statement. Okay. Let's do the Five of Swords in your strength. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Wands. You're very, very... It's like you're coming out at the end of something. Something quite hard, quite heavy. And you're looking up at this beautiful energy of this brand new beginning that is just going to pull you out of there completely, of wherever you're coming from. What kind of battle have you gone through here? Let's do the Seven of Wands. I'm not sure if you're looking at whatever it is that should be pulling you out of this as a, you know, a lifesaver or something, like, you know, something good has got to happen for me to come out of this. I don't know, because I see that Five of Swords there. It almost looks like you're waiting for someone to throw you the life vest or something. So waiting for something good to happen for you to come out of something. It's like first you come out of something and then you create something. I don't know. Who's the little loud bird? Hold on, I'm hearing a little loud bird. It's not that loud, but it's loud that I can hear it. For the Seven of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Devil, the Four of Swords, the Ten of Swords. Ew. Well, I get you there. There's an ugly ending to a situation, and you don't want to be dealing with it. But I'm like, you're part of it. So it's going to be hard not to deal with it, but I get why you don't want to. But it's ugly. It's like, no, this ends, but it ends ugly. Unhealthy. And you're like, ew. Can I pass that? Can I not deal with that? Even though you know that, no, you have to because you're part of it. Okay. Let's do the Three of Wands. In the supportive energies, you get the World card, the Page of Swords, the Four of Wands. Ooh, you've been waiting for a very long time for a cycle to close off here. I'm assuming it's whatever kind of disrupted your path here, because that's how it's going to look at the end of the day. And whatever is kind of ending in an ugly way. There's a cycle coming to a close over a connection here. And it's been long overdue. But, let me do the Ten of Cups and the hidden energies. The Temperance card, the Two of Pentacles, the High Priestess. In regards to this path that you started before this experience kind of plopped into your life there, and you had to deal with it, I think it's still there, whatever it is you're pursuing. It may look different, it may feel different, but I think it's the same path. You seem to be a little lost in there, in the sense of not knowing that it is the same path, or again, did it change completely? Am I still on the same path? Or this thing took me off completely? Like, what do I want? What am I pursuing here? You know? I kind of see it as the same. That you were pursuing before this showed up. But because this showed up, it shifted you in such a way that now the path looks a little different. But it's the same path. So, at the end of the day, I see you wanting to pursue happiness. And it's like, well, it's included on this path. It's definitely at the end of this path, for sure. It's just because it looks different, you may be a little kind of coming out of this and not knowing what's next. You know, like, I don't even fucking know where I'm going. I'm just gonna go. Which, okay, yeah, because you're still on the same path that you were before this entered. For the Strength card, in your hopes and fears, you get the Six of Cups, the Strength card, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a separation. There's a clear separation between you and a soul connection here. And it looks to not be easy. I would say has been, because I think the process started, but I don't think it's done. I think you're still in the process of separating your energy completely from this. But it's shown up as one of those what doesn't kill you makes you stronger types of energies. So it definitely is not easy going through this one. For the potential outcome, you get for the Death card, you get the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Chariot. Yeah, the conclusion to all of this experience that is, feels like it just plopped there for you to deal with seems to be a closing, a complete closing to it. It might stay alongside with you, but in a very different way if it does. It's going to show up completely different than what you know of it. So if it stays, for some of you it will, for some it won't. It's just the conclusion to it, the ending to it is for all of you. The part in which it might stay but in a different way is just for some of you. Okay. Let me see, because you're giving me a sense of continuation from where you left off before the situation jumped into your life. It's like, okay, well, I had this drive, I was pursuing something, I was doing something, and then this happened, and then I had to deal with this, and now that this is kind of going away, where do I go next? Do I proceed from where I left off, or do I just find another like brand new path here, or what do I do? I think in the bigger picture, that's kind of where you're at here. The experience in itself and what you've been through with it, yeah, it's very much important, and yeah, it's teaching you a lot of things, but I think the question mark lands on, am I on the same path that I was when I started this, or do I just switch gears? I think that's to be determined for you, because you're not yet done with this process. Also, as I said, energetically speaking, I think it's the same path. I do get a sense that it'll look very different in your eyes once you're done with this process, though. So it's still good. It's still a good path, though. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Seven of Swords, the Moon, the Knight of Cups. You just want to know. You're like, well, you know, I can't see it clearly, so I'm not sure that it is the same one, and I'm just gonna follow my heart. How about that? And we'll see. But I still need to kind of know that I'm on the right path here. Well, follow your heart, and then you'll know. Don't worry about what you don't know right now. How about that? because it'll drive you mad. And why do that to yourself? When you follow your heart, you look like you're in great spirit. You're like, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, where are you going? I don't know. I don't give a shit. Let's go. When you're concerned about, but I need to know, I need to know, I need to know, I need to know, you're not going anywhere. So don't do that to yourself. But let's do the soul's journey oracle. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Who do you have to forgive, huh? First yourself and then somebody else? Let's see. You can never flow with your natural energy of love unless you release the negative energy of hate, anger, intolerance, or blame. Every soul in your path has free will, and you have no control over that. What you do have control over is how you react to the manifestations of others' free will. Holding on to that negative energy will strengthen karmic cycles, and forgiveness can break that pattern. The most important person you must learn to forgive is always yourself. Blaming yourself for failures blocks the natural flow of love, which will attract all good things into your life. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.